Hey everyone, it is day, I just wrote it and I can't remember. Day 7, it is day 7 of the Christmas ornament painting. And last night's live, can anyone find it? Because I don't know where it went. We did a live, we did the poinsettias. This is what we painted last night. But it's missing. I don't know where the live went. But I know we did it, and I know you guys were watching, but it's gone. I can't find it. I've searched everywhere for it. I might have to redo it. And then you'll have to, if you want to watch the replay, you'll have to watch it on YouTube. Because I can't find it. Hello, Bobby. I have to pull the live up on here. So yeah, if you were watching last night, good thing. Because I'm missing. I'm out there in La La Land somewhere. My video went missing. We'll find it someday. Hey Bobby, you're right on top of it with those stars. Bobby says no. Yeah, I don't know where it is. So I might have to record this one over again and put it on YouTube. Not what I wanted to do, but I don't want day 6 to be missing. So we're gonna paint angels tonight. Angels are a little bit easier. We have a girl angel and a boy angel, and they're just kind of cutesy. They don't have any arms, or feet, or faces. I haven't done them yet. Well, you have a really good memory? Can you remember what I did last night? Spray it with water. That's all you gotta remember. Spray it with water. Dry it. Spray it with more water. Dry it. Spray it with more water. That was it. No, Bobby, if I can't find it, I will do another one, and you'll just find it on YouTube. Maybe I can put it over on Facebook as well. I don't know how that works, but we'll see. So I have the angels that we're gonna do tonight. They're easier, they're really simple, they're cute, they make a nice ornament. So we're going to get started, and if you would like to send 100 stars, I will enter you into a drawing for winning all 12 ornaments. And so am I nuts? I see it in the past live videos. Well, Lois, I hope you do see it. I hope you do see it, because I can't see it. Patricia, thank you for those 100 stars. You are entered into winning all 12 days. Those will be sent out as soon as my last day is done. And if I do, we're on day 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It'll be the 3rd week in December. So right before Christmas, somebody will actually get a nice Christmas present of 12 ornaments. So that should be kind of fun. Can Lois repost? Lois, why don't you just tag me in it? Why don't you just mention my name, the painted photographer? If you just mention my name in there, it'll pop up to me, and then I can actually grab it and see if I can see it or repost it. So that would be fantastic, Lois, if you would do that. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna turn you down. Tonight we're going to actually draw on my sketchbook again so you can see how to do these angels. These angels are really super easy and they're kind of fun to do, so I hope that you're all gonna try these. I'm gonna flip you over. Hopefully this doesn't go too terrible, not like last night. We might have got it. I have a frozen screen over here, so let me check that. Yep, there we go. We're gonna scoot this way just a touch. Back down this way. Should be good right there. Okay, so this ornament will go in this corner down here. Actually, this one, so I can move my hand. I can pull it up also. All right, Tony. So, hey, Judy. So it must be out there. I see nothing. And I had a girlfriend of mine ask me if everything was okay because I didn't go live last night because she couldn't find it. So she asked if everything was okay. She knows we're going through a lot of changes at work, so she was wanting to know if everything was good. So everything is good. Work is extremely stressful right now, but I'll get through it. So we're gonna paint this. We're gonna draw this angel right now. So the first thing that you're gonna do is draw his or her little head. So it's just a circle, plain old circle. And then you're gonna come down right like that to make this body. And you can do this all in one swoop if you want, but it's easier to explain it in steps. And then you're gonna go down and come back out again with that little C. And then at the bottom of her dress is like that. Then when we paint her wings, we're gonna paint like this. We're gonna paint 3 little humps. So you're gonna start out by her neck. You're not gonna start out down here on her body. You're gonna start more by her neck. And then come up. And then there's a halo that fits right here. So it kind of touches her head a little bit. Right like that. You can have a little bit of her head poking through there, which will happen when we paint it. I tried, but I'm not doing it right. The painted photographer does not pop up. Not very techy. You know what? I think there's something wrong with it, Lois. That might be why. Because when you comment on there, it should pull me up anyway. So you can just leave a comment and see if that works. But I'm thinking there's something wrong with it. All right, this wing goes up a little bit more than this wing, and I really like that, so we're going to fix that. We'd be able to fix it better with paint, but you can see I want these 2 wings to kind of match. Not matchy-matchy, but at least if this one's going up, I want this one to go up. So then we're gonna paint it, and when we go back through, and we do our outlining, we're gonna come around this way, and that's when we're gonna do the curly Q. That's when the curly Qs come into. So you don't have to paint those curly Qs until it comes to the line work. And there she is. She's pretty darn cute. Okay, I will let you screenshot that. I'll put both into view so you can screenshot it. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. So for anybody that's wanting to do that and they need a screenshot, this is your opportunity. Just screenshot it. Hello, Danelle. Welcome, welcome, Kathy and Melissa. Hello, everyone. We are on day 7. This is the angel. That is just the little sketch that I did that you can follow along with if you want. This is, I'm gonna find my spot about right there. I made pink and blue. So you can decide which colors you want. You can certainly make it teal or purple. Any of your children or grandchildren's favorite colors would be really kind of fun to do. I think we might try one out in a painterly color, or maybe add some painterly after we're finished with them. So we're gonna put these off to the side here, and I'm gonna pull up my 2 pink ones. I have 4, so you're gonna paint the backgrounds whatever color the dress is, or you're gonna go with some coordinating colors. That's totally up to you. So right now we have some pink and we have some blue. So we're gonna go ahead and do the pink ones and the blue ones at the same time. You wanna make sure that you have your holes for your ornaments pointing upward. And then we're gonna make some skin color. Has anybody used DIY paint for skin color? I can show you what my combination is. It is either sandy blonde or faded burlap, whichever one I happen to have open. And I put that down on my paint palette. Then I put a little bit of Summer Crush. Summer Crush goes into the skin color as well. A little bit of white linen. And a little petticoat pink. So that's my combination for skin color. And then we gotta mix it. So I mix this orange and this tan color together. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that pink, and then I add some white. So it makes a nice flesh color. All right, so there's your flesh color. Does it look like flesh color to you? You can add a little bit more pink and a little bit more white if you want it. I might just want it just a touch lighter or pinker, but I'm gonna do that while it's on my ornament. So there's the flesh color. So the first thing that we're gonna do is paint the little head, just a nice round circle. And you can get pretty close to the top if you want, because all we have to put on top of that little head is a halo. Make a round circle. And if you use your brush and kind of push it down onto the surface, it'll make a nice crisp line. And I don't want the thick paint on the outside of the line. That head's a little bit bigger than that one. It's fine. We're gonna have one angel that's a little bit bigger than the other one. And then we're gonna do the blue ones right away. So see how I'm pushing my brush down? I'm giving it kind of a headache. And I'm pushing it down so that it makes a nice clean line. I'll show you what it does if I don't push it down. Okay, I loaded this one up. Let me scoop this way. I loaded this one up and I'm not gonna give it a headache. That was what I always told my grandkids is don't give the paintbrush a headache. So if I don't give it a headache, it's gonna skip. See how it's skipping around like that? I can't get it to make some solid lines because I'm not giving it a headache. So there's a time when you give your brush a headache. So this is giving it a headache. This is not. Can you see the difference? It's not a very crisp line. So now I reloaded. Now I'm going to give my brush a headache. I'm pushing down on it. And those bristles are smashing out onto the ornament, and it made a nice clean line. Now remember I said I wanted a little bit more pink in my face. So I'm just going in with some petticoat pink and adding a little highlight to one side of that face. You're gonna do this when your face color is wet. If it dries out too much, it'll skip around a little bit. So you wanna blend that right in. Okay. That's perfect. Oh, I should use making powder to give her cheeks. I'm gonna grab that real quick so I don't forget how to use making powder to give it cheeks. We have to wait till we're done, but this is date night making powder. It's my cheek maker. It's my blush. Okay, I forgot to tell you which brush I'm using. I'm using the same one as last night, the Artist Loft. It is a number 6. It is a filbert brush. It's not very big. I'm gonna move my water cup over here. I gotta wash it out. I don't want any skin color on there. All right, skin is all done. She only has a little face that you can actually see. And we put that little pink highlight on one side of the face just to give it a little dimension. You can either use petticoat pink or you can use the white swan, whichever one you want. All right, now we're gonna go in with the body. And so we're going to use some Kissing Booth. And I'm going to highlight that with some petticoat pink. I'm gonna put a little of that on my palette. We'll go with that one first. Whoop! We got paint. That's okay. Wipe it off. It's DIY paint. It's DIY paint. It'll wipe right off. Okay. Excuse me. So we're just gonna go on the bottom of her little head. We're gonna go in and make a U shape. Right like that. You're connecting her neck here. And then we're gonna go down and flare out a little bit for her dress. Again, you're gonna push that brush the same way we did before. And then you can make some bumpity-bumpities on the bottom, giving her dress a little bit of character down there. Then I'm gonna go in with Petticoat Pink. Adding a little bit of a highlight to her dress. That was a little much petticoat. I'm gonna go back in with the Kissing Booth. Okay, we'll do the other one. So you're gonna make a U shape. Right like that. Connecting that head and that body together. Then you're gonna come down straight and flare out a little bit for her dress. Come down straight, flare out, and then make it bumpity down here. Her dress can flare out as much as you want. I'm gonna flare this one out a little bit more on this side. All right, now a little bit of petticoat. Giving her a little shape. So now she doesn't look quite so flat. No flat Stanley here. I like her dress flared out a little bit, so we're gonna fix this one. And we're gonna flare it out a little bit on this side. And a little petticoat. There we go. Okay. We're moving on to the boys. I'm washing all of my Kissing Booth out because if I don't, I will get purple. I'll get purple angels. Which wouldn't be so terrible. I'm sure somebody likes purple. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. The U shape. These little boys get a little bit broader shoulders. They don't have quite such dainty shoulders. And their little outfits don't flare out quite so much. This is Bohemian Blue, by the way. And I'm still gonna go in with some Petticoat Pink. because I got it on my paint palette. And lighten that one side up. Tried messaging it? Okay, thank you, Lois. We'll see if it works. All right, so these little guys, their dress doesn't flare out as much. So you can make them flare as much as you want or not as much. So this U shape is a little bit more square on the top. Comes down, doesn't quite flare out so much. Paint that all solid. Going in with a little petticoat pink. It lightens it up a little bit on the one side. Adding some nice shape. Okay. Said these are going to be really fast, so we might have to play around with a little paint early. That's what I'm thinking. White. We need white for those wings. Oh, are you kidding me? I shouldn't have tried to do that. I guess she gets a little bit more white. We're gonna blend that in. It's only paint. We'll add a little bit of water, kind of blend that in. There we go. Good as new. Okay, where was I? Paint and white. Oh, I think my camera is falling again. I think Wilson found where it's falling last night. But he can't fix it. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Stephanie. They are really sweet. They're sweet little, I spilled on that one too. They're sweet little angels. Okay, we're gonna do some wings. Melanie is the queen of wings. She makes the best wings ever. I do not have that talent whatsoever. So we're gonna do some simple wings. So we have some white paint right here. So remember, we're gonna go about right here where her neck and her body meet, and we're gonna go up. And then we're gonna make 3 bumps. 1 bump, 2 bump, smooth that all out, 3 bump. and then come down with her wing. So you're going to try and match the same as over there and bring that bump up, a second bump, and a third bump. And then you're going to try and meet back in the same location as you did on the other side. Don't want an angel with uneven wings, right? So there they are. Those are the wings. We'll do that one more time. Well, we'll do that 3 more times. So between the neck and the body, we're gonna go up and it's gonna run alongside her head. So we started in that little crevice right there and it went alongside her head. And then we're making a bump. Another bump. Giving the paintbrush a bit of a headache. And then we're making a third bump. And filling that all in. I didn't do any shading on the wings. Just because I feel like the wings should be white. But I was thinking we should maybe, that Painterly Glow Up. Oh my gosh, that's a gorgeous color. And it's so heavenly. So we might have to try to use Glow Up. The Painterly Glow Up on these wings. That's what I was thinking tonight. I went out to meet my brother-in-law. He was gonna meet his brothers and he asked me if I'd come out. He has a new girlfriend. He's the one who lost his wife on Christmas a couple years ago, 2 years ago. And he has met a girl. So he asked if I'd come meet her. I said, of course I will. So I went from work to there to here. Okay, this wing goes up a little bit higher than this one wing, so I want to make them match. So I'm going to come in here and add a bit more of a hump to that. Now they're match. Let's grab the little boys. All right, I'm going to do these fairly quickly. I try to do angels every year and I haven't ever done this simple of an angel before, but I really like it. I love the 12 Days of Christmas ornaments. The time you take showing us step by step is truly appreciated. Merry Christmas, Connie, to you and your family. Thank you, Sarah. That's really sweet. I hope he's happy. Yeah, Bobby, he seemed very happy tonight. Feels like last night. Yeah, he seemed very happy. She seemed happy too. I told him us girls are saints for putting up with these Hemmer boys. So I told her she's got a tough job. He's like, oh, don't even get me started. His wife was my cousin. So Her name was Rondi. His name is Ron, and her name is Rondi. And Rondi was my cousin, so she married into the family before I even knew the Hemmers, which is kind of weird. So my sister-in-law was my cousin. And we always, her and I both said that we were saints for putting up with these Hemmer boys. But I have a little soft spot for him because she was the same age as my mom when my mom died. And Ron is the same age as my dad when my mom died. So I just have a soft spot for Ron because I know what my dad went through, and it's tough. Tough time. So I know what it means to have a companion. My dad needed a companion. He was too young to be without one. So isn't that fitting? Tonight we're painting angels, and I'm talking about Rondi. So she must be with me tonight, helping me paint these little angels. And they're really cute. Okay. You can add a little bit of shading to them if you want. Like I said, I thought we would add a little glow up. So this is the Painterly paint. We're gonna add a little glow up to the girls. The girls over there. I want to see how it looks. So the Painterly paint is, ooh, it's blendable. And you can mix it with the DIY paint. So we're just going to add a little bit. I didn't want it to be too yellow. I just wanted a little glow. Look at that. Now I'm gonna put a little vintage linen on top of that, kind of blend that in, because these Painterly paints are very blendable. I've heard Debbie talk about that over and over again. But look at them. They're kind of glowing. I am almost sold out of these. I ordered quite a bit, and I pre-sold quite a few of them, and I did get, after I showed my deer that I painted, I did get quite a few more orders after that. So if you are interested in the Painterly paint, make sure you get your order in, because they're going fast. They are so fun to play with. Look at those fun wings. We'll do one of the boys with some fun glowing wings. So they come in a tube. And you only need a teeny tiny little bit. It's crazy how vibrant the colors are and how they spread out. It's not like any other acrylic paint. It really isn't. When Debbie was using them, I'm like, oh, they can't be that good. Like, she was just bragging them up. Oh, they can't be that good. They can't be that good. She's got to be promoting her painterly paint. Oh, no. They're that good. They are fun. And when I seen this glow up, I just thought, oh, I wonder if they'd make the wings sparkle just a little bit more. So they're a little bit too yellow, so I wanted it to dry a bit. And now I'm gonna go back in with some white right over the top. Neutralizing that just a bit. Just so they have a nice glowy background. Right like that. Ooh, she's a glowing. All right. Them are fun. Let's put a little cheek on these guys. So I have making powder, which is date night making powder. And we're going to put it on like a blush. So I take a dry paintbrush and I just go in the cover a little bit of the making powder. And I put it on like you would put on your own blush. You don't want it to look like eyes though. So be careful. Should probably just go in a C shape like this. That's better than in a circle. Just go in a C shape. Then you're safe. Then you don't have to worry about them looking like eyes. That is the easiest way to make rosy cheeks, is to use making powder. You don't need much. All right, we need pennies from heaven. And we're gonna go in and make the halos. So you can tip it off to one side. And I like some of the head to be coming through. Right like that. You want it more like an oval and not a circle. These little darlings are super cute. All right, that's all the gold that they're gonna get. Besides on the outside, we might have to do a little outside gold. Let me scoop that out of the way. Now I want some little black dress and we're gonna do some outlining. Could have used some painterly on the dress. Never thought of that. We'll do that after we do some little black dress. We'll add a little painterly to it. All right, we have the liner brush that I have here. And I'm gonna mix my little black dress. The halos bring them to life. Yeah, they're super sweet. So you want your little black dress to be a little bit more watered down. So just add a tiny little bit of water to it. And then the halo, you're gonna go around the halo and around the inside of the halo, and then around the head, but not going through it. Then the wing, come down to the neck, and again up this way, and then when you get to this outside, that's when you're going to put your loop-de-loops in. You're going to come down and loop and go back to the outside and loop, go back to the outside and finish up that wing. That makes them kind of cute. So loop, I can make one better than I can, one side better than I can the other side. So this one I gotta split in half. And bring it back in. We're going to go on the outside here, making the wavy lines on the bottom. And finishing that up. And I'll add my initials. That one has the glow up in it. Now this one does not. So we're doing just lining, and I'm not doing Connie lines. I'm not making them messy. I'm making them very precise. We can make the next one, the next two up there, we'll make them messy. So you don't want to complete the head in the halo, and you don't want to complete the head as soon as you hit the wing. You want to stop. And then you want to go up the wing. And come to that where you got to do the loop-de-loops. You don't want to finish that dress line either because that mark needs to go a different direction. So you want to make sure you're going in the right direction instead of just finishing this with this direction. Then she'd have like a U-neck, and we want the neck to be going this way. So you want to make sure that you finish it in the right path. So this one I have to split in two on this side. I don't know why. My hand just doesn't go that way. And then on this side, for some reason I can finish it. And then finish the dress. This is where it makes this arch and not a U-neck. And my initials. Thanks, Judy. Okay, let's try some Connie lines. So Connie lines are just scribble. It's seriously scribble. I must have learned how to do it when I was in grade school or something. So this looks like a Big Ben one. So I purposely am being messy. So there you have it. Connie lines, we'll show you both. Connie lines or neat and tidy. Personal preference. Okay, we'll do this little girl with some Connie lines as well. Maybe not quite so messy. Connie line, says Judy. Judy says, love it. This one I gotta fix a little bit. All right. Those are done. We're gonna add just a little painterly, just because I can. We're just gonna see how it lights things up. This is Love Language. It is a bright pink. I'm gonna add a little Love Language to this little angel. This one, her full dress is getting painted in Love Language. And then I'm gonna add a little petticoat pink to it. Change that color just a touch. A little more painterly. Painterly can go right over top of colors that you've already painted. I like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna do that on this one. She's getting a nice, fun pink party dress. So you can go right over top of any DIY colors or any other kind of paint that you're using. You can go right over top of that, and it'll bring out the color in it. It'll change the color a little bit, and it'll bring out some fun colors in it. Like this one, Petticoat Pink, is actually adding that, it's making it look real fluorescent-y, which is so cool. They're cute. I do have blue, but it's the wrong color blue in the painterly line, so we're not gonna do that one. So I'm gonna flip you back up here, hopefully. There we go. I have to move it one time. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll just hold it. So there's the little pink girl, Connie lines and neat and tidy lines. A little glow up on her. And then I have the boys, a little glow up on his wings, and then Connie lines over here. Aren't they sweet? That was it. We are 1 hour again. I wanted these to last 1 hour, so I did it. Thanks for watching. Let me pull this up. Oh, crazy. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching. And if you're watching this on the replay, I believe you can still send 200 or 100 stars. So if you're watching it on the replay and you send 100 stars, you were entered into a drawing that I will send that lucky person all 12 ornaments. So they will get all 12 of my ornaments. So I'm not sure if I'm going to send out a blue angel or a pink angel, or maybe I'll paint not a gender specific angel and send that one. So we'll see. All right. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week on Wednesday and Thursday. I should probably tell you what we're doing. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing an ornament and we're doing a gnome Santa. You want to see him? We are painting an ornament, hanging on a branch. These are fun. That's what it looks like. So fun. So that's our ornament hanging on a branch. That's day 8. Day 9, so Wednesday. Thursday, are you ready? He's so cute. Look at him. Look at him, look at him. We're gonna paint a gnome Santa. Look at his little feet. So that is day 9 on Thursday. So ornament and gnome Santa for next week. This background is cake batter. So just any type of a light background is good. A light, and I use cake batter. I just thought it complemented him really, really well. So you can use any type of yellow that you have. You can just mix it with some white if you want. And then this one, I used aviary, the green, because I wanted it to look like the background was the tree. So just some kind of green background for that one. So those are your background colors for next week. All right, now we're done. Thanks everybody for watching, and until next time, happy painting.